is only around for about 6 weeks, so I say when it's in season, use it often and use it liberally. Here, I've blended it into a cool and creamy shake. The first thing that I like to do is just make it into a compote, because once you have this in the fridge, you can use it for anything. You can just spoon it over ice cream or yogurt, or just eat it straight. The smaller the pieces, the more quickly it will cook. And then you just need to add a little bit of liquid. I'm going to add water in this case, but you could also add orange juice or apple juice. And usually I add honey to taste, but because I know that this is destined for a sweet shake, I'm going to add a lot of honey. When you're shopping for rhubarb, if you can buy the reddest stalks you can find, you're going to end up with the prettiest compote. So this will take about maybe 10 minutes to break down. Basically, it looks like pink applesauce. That's what I'm going to add the rosewater. Rosewater and rhubarb go so well together. But you just want to add a little bit, and you want to add it at the end, because the more you heat rosewater, the more its perfume dissipates. Go slow, because it can be very intense. Then you want to just taste it, make sure that there's enough honey, enough rosewater, and that's perfect. It has a little bit of a tang, but not too much. So this is my rhubarb compote. I have let it chill in the fridge, so it's nice and cold. By the way, this is only a portion of what I made. The rest of it is going on yogurt for breakfast. Everything can go into the blender at the same time. If you only find greenish rhubarb and you end up with sort of a greenish puree, you can throw a few strawberries in there. Nobody will notice, and it'll look really pretty in the shake. And now I've got Greek yogurt. I'm using the full fat stuff here, but you could use the non-fat, the low fat. Depends on how rich you want this. And then ice. And then when it's smooth, you just want to taste it. Got to do this several times during the process. Very important to keep tasting. This tastes good to me, but this is very much a drink of season to taste. So if you think it needs a little more honey or a little more rosewater, go ahead. And now you just want to serve it. You have to make sure they're even so nobody fights. Garnish them with strawberries. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of pistachio on the top, both for color and because pistachios go so well with rhubarb and rosewater. If you didn't know it, you will just have to try it to see. You could serve this as a snack, but I like it for dessert.